Straws have become one of the latest targets of eco-activism. But for some people with disabilities, they're an integral part of daily life.
I use straws to create something to drink. I use them in the morning when I'm brushing my teeth. I use them at lunch, at dinner, pretty much any time I'm taking a sip of something. I really can't use my hands to drink things. So if I want to ever have a drink by myself, I'd put a straw in a cup and put it on a table.
Plastic straws for me are first and foremost about dignity, personally. I mean, for other people it's even more life or death, but for me it's dignity.
A conversation around the environmental impact of plastic straws has turned into concrete action, including bans kickstarted by private businesses and restaurants. From the start, people with disabilities have been voicing their concerns.
I think that the disability community is rightfully up in arms because not everybody can afford a trendy little cup holder on their chair. Not everybody can afford to buy 10,000 straws or any straws. People like me are often living in poverty, sadly.
The entire city of Seattle banned plastic straws at the beginning of July, but that ban was supposed to allow customers to get straws on demand if they needed them. NPR reports disability activists there asked several fast food places if they had straws, but they didn't. Part of this could be that businesses are proactively banning on their own. In the case of Seattle, some private eateries banned plastic straws before the city bans outline exceptions. But there's another larger protection.
Americans with Disabilities Act has provisions that do require businesses to make reasonable modifications to their certain normal practices when necessary so that people with disabilities have access to those things. No court has specifically addressed whether a business has to provide plastic straws, right? But all those legal obligations aside, a good practice, in my opinion, could be to have an accessible sign that says, if you need a straw, let us know.
Some companies that have banned plastic straws nationwide have committed to doing this, including Starbucks. But that brings us to another question. If plastic is the sticking point, what about other alternatives?
Metal straws aren't positionable. They're not useful in the same way that a plastic straw is. Any reusable option, whether it's wood or metal or whatever, it has to be washed. And some of us, like me, can't wash our straws on our own. I've heard from people, friends I have, because of the involuntary biting or the saliva production, a paper straw is not useful for them because they tear it apart or it dissolves pretty quickly. That doesn't happen for me when I've used paper straws, but what happens for me is it completely changes the taste of the beverage.
The issue of straws may just be a symptom of a larger issue for the disability community, getting included and being heard.
I don't think that people with disabilities are involved in the conversation ever enough, period.
Understand that disability is everywhere and that it impacts everything. So that I'm not saying for sure every single issue has a disability angle, but more issues than you'd think do. So do the due diligence, reach out, find disability advocates and say, hey, we want to do this thing. Is it going to be a problem for your community? And just ask. And if they say no, great. Move on and do your thing and save the world.